on towards kickoff at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a good one on tap in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but this is a sign in store for a big game.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Uh-oh. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Third-year man, Will Anderson. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
First down was not very good. And goal. Off play action, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll take this. Amari Lassiter there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd, they need 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Tennessee.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
fake the handoff. Now Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. I mean, he just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
3rd and long. Now it's Ward. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perf that led to that big gain.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll step up and run.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run here with Pollard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They send Ridley in motion. Throwing is Ward. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. slide back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense ready for their second possession. The veteran, he's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Stroud. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
DK to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and first set of downs.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. complete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will open up a 9-0 lead. Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And that will lead to a second down. Kirk is the motion man. On play action. Stroud. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. It's been a game of field goals so far. 9-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins from the 41. Here's 2nd and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. Brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak, and he is going to have a Texans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud. That's caught. Ogunbowale. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another H-down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go back, that's 6.
They'll run. It's open to Waller. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
On a second down throw for Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down for Houston.
At the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing it.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
33-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board now here in this second quarter. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. the ground. This is Kalo Mully. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, you catch it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. Well, that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
From the gun, here's Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Alvin Ridley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. To throw is Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Off play action, it's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saves. Like, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Titans will extend their lead. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. Kirk is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Yards on the pickup.
And that quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On second down, Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 4. Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Another Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with first and 10. Gun, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send Ridley in motion. Now it's Ward. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Van Jefferson. Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
Third down and 3. Throwing is Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Titans punching unit comes out to the field. Braxton Berrios deep for Houston. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Now he'll run. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Kirk is the motion man. He'll go play action with Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on play brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The Texans set to punch this one away. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drop. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there.
Incomplete.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 10.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Play action. Ward looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down.
The middle, here comes Pollard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. He's got it! And he will score! Alvin Ridley! Touchdown, Titans! A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing, Ward. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced out left. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Stroud to throw to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
That's out wide for Chubb. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
what an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. This one is caught by Kirk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If I had to guess, Mike, by just seeing the play unfold in real time, The safety's original assignment was to defend the center of the field in pass coverage. Somewhere along the way, the light bulb just went off. He just became a player and said, you know what? The quarterback's on the run. I'm going to attack. I don't think you want to make a living doing that because you risk giving up big plays downfield on scramble drill, but it's a lot easier when you can get away with it and bring them down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Stroud. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, the reality is a lot of times bubble screens are just added on to a traditional run. And you're saying to the quarterback, don't hand the ball off if you don't think it's a good look. But what you're not counting for is that he decides to throw it out to the bubble and you end up losing yardage.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Stroud. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. A pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
Making us look bad. No way, you're kidding me.
The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Mario Edwards on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pollard. He'll work forward for a couple. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Ward. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, you're going to try to keep it going. Now, the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Houston Texans.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays. And
the pressure, too much, and he's down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. No chance at all. He'll go down. Roger McCreary in from the secondary, able to record the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes, there's no answer for it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drop. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Wolf. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Tennessee.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Lockett headed in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Start of the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up. on third down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They give to Pollard on the option. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
And the Titans first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. throw. Stroud. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. He's going to have a Texans first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Houston Texans.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
to set up the throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
On second down, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
They'll let him jump, try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Jim Dike. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Titans first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back first downs.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Tight end on the move left. Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
A 23-yard attempt.
Sly's pick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
Texans 11.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. That is hot! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 55 yards on the game.
6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.